What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, guys, I think we're almost done with the story within like maybe 3 or 4 videos, and because of that, this week I do want to dedicate it to just finishing up the Fontaine story, which I do plan on ending the Let's Play from there. But yeah, it's been a long time coming. I did plan this out for like, many months ago, I think, a few months ago. But yeah, we're almost there, man. And yeah, like I said before, the reason why I am ending the Let's Play here is because, I just really haven't been able to play this game on my own time. It takes way too long to do the dailies. Like in comparison to like the other gacha games that I play. Like maybe it will be fine if this was the only gacha game I played, but because I play multiple of them, like I noticed that this game here takes up way too much of my time compared to the other ones. So yeah, I feel like, you know, it was a bit too much for me, and I couldn't find time to like really, do my dailies in this game. So yeah, I thought it'd be best to just cut this game off, and because I can't do the dailies anymore, that means I can't get my primo gems, unless I spend money. But like so far, I have not spent money on the gacha games, and I'd rather keep it that way. It's just yeah, I just want to be able to do some polls for any upcoming characters, and just losing my source of primo gems kind of like demotivated me, so yeah, just rather cut it off here. But yeah, this week I plan to upload a bunch of Genshin Impact videos, so hopefully by the end of this week or maybe the following, I'll be able to be done with this game. But I might try some other things out, like the, geniusification. I thought about doing that too. Or like if I want to, I can just play this game, yeah, play this game every now and then since I got the Natlan characters, and maybe at the very most or the very least, I can play through Natlin just because I got the characters. I got my full lore party for them, so I feel like I do have to, in a way, play through Natlin at the very least. Anyways, yeah, let's do it, man. I just want to say that because this might be my final make in Genshin Impact. I'll try my best. Okay. Is this the start of the story? I think
It's been a
so.
tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening.
But those meetings sure did make me hungry.
Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was now that
Okay, yeah,
Paimon
this is
thinks
part of the
about
main
it, but
story.
everyone else just looked a little
I thought
surprised.
I thought I went to something else. I think the objective was like far away from me. I didn't I didn't mean to like initiate this like right away. Do you feel more confident after the meetings, Paimon?
Well,
So do we have like multiple meetings on this?
it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great. After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Huh?
Is something wrong?
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
No, I didn't.
Then what's that? Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
So who's talking?
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Have you forgotten me already?
I probably have. It's been a while since I really, I guess, really like got into Genshin Impact. I've only just been playing like the, you know, just the story every now and then. But recently I've been trying to finish up the game.
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
The voice we heard from the sky. I don't know if she's talking about the Chenyu Vale area, or is it the Cloud Retainer? I forgot her name.
The voice from the sky, hmm? I fear that description is wrong.
Or it could be
though
from a
not
quest that
completely wrong.
I haven't done yet.
You're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Who are you, and what do you want with us?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true?
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
So why is now her name Mage N?
What?
They never said her
Is there
name.
any way we can stop it?
At least I don't think so, right? No, they just said that she's just accepting a commission. I have no idea.
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
There it is. There it is again. Fate. Can there really be no exceptions?
Ah, so you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners, where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
Let me see again. Are the things that you see that you shall see different from the fates that the gods perceive? Just as prophecies are usually only the future seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? I'm guessing there's like blind spots pretty much when it comes to fate. But yeah, there's like probably things that the gods can't see that only we can see when it comes to fate, I'm guessing. The tea in the teacup is just about gone as well.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others, you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice. It's gone.
Mage N. Is this the clue you're leaving for us? I don't know how I got the name of Mage N. I don't know if this is like lost in translation, or maybe at some point she was supposed to say her, or like, refer to us as Mage N. The voice from the sky. Maybe we met her before, like in a different quest, or I just don't remember at all. I probably haven't done that quest. Anyways, I'm just gonna accept it for now. The unexpected news. When you wake up, someone seems to be outside.
What? I want to hear someone talking. Alright, coming.
You're getting more diligent, Paimon.
Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Luna!
How have you been these past few days?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Not all Fontanians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes, it was Charlotte. I assume you've heard of her, no? That daredevil journalist? I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Actually, someone already came over. Oh, was that the one that she tried to contact? I forgot all about like I guess maybe at least a name or something. I don't know.
Huh?
You tell Mona about your mysterious guest.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember much about her master or whatever. I believe she came to pass a message to us.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost.
Okay, so it's not the, I guess her teacher or master or whatever, but that master did like commission, or ask someone else named N to meet us here.
But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though. Perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
True, her words were meant as a helpful hint, but when will we realize their value and meaning? Was that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for, and believe in, miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful. Perhaps that's what En was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff. I need to get going.
Don't worry about it, Mona, and thank you.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Yeah, she seems to be a bit more mature than before.
By what
At
Mona
least
said, but
I remember
also
like first
kinda
meeting her.
sad, too.
It kind of felt like I'm trying to remember. It was during that story quest, but I think it kind of felt like Konosuba, like that anime. I think that's what I described it as.
Hey, Traveler.
Her story quest.
Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go. Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
But it's cool to see her like, be more part of the story. I feel like for me, like when I first met her, like she knew the traveler was not from this world, right? Wait, hold on. Where do we even go for this? Let me go to the map like this. Is this above ground? I have no idea, like where this is at. Okay, there we go. Go to the newsstand. Yep, it's over there. I'm getting my controls all mixed up because I've been playing Arknights Enfield, and I can't I don't think I can rebind the controls there, so I'll be pressing some buttons by accident. Like my ultimate button is the interaction button in
Our names are written
Arknights.
in this newspaper. What's going on?
Maybe we're famous.
Let Paimon see. The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy. But that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that. Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, did we do that one request of Charlotte? Didn't she want us to ask the warden, curiosity to I don't know, like a question or something.
So while the
I forgot.
fortress's interior remains a mystery
I don't know if he
behind
fulfilled that or
closed
not.
doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades. Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet: the Traveler's Trail, World Walker. Huh. Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her. She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That sure seems to be the case.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
Yeah, let me check. Am I really doing the correct quest? I feel like I'm doing something else. Okay, it is. Yeah, okay. I know that, you know, during the last scene, you were like trying to come up with a plan to get info on Farina, right? But now we're just like doing something else instead. Okay.
Here! Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Yeah, so far it feels very casual. I have no idea where, like, what this will lead to.
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition only 16 slices a day cake!
Oh, it hasn't already sold out for the day?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it! Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go! I'm sure it'll be great!
We can't let anyone get ahead of us.
One slice of cake, please.
Oh, who's that?
Someone showed up after all! Oh, wait,
Oh.
you're the one from the Palais Mermonia!
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
I just saw that little guy in the background. That's so cool. The little machine guy just steering the pot there.
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will
Oh.
rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No, still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
Okay. Yeah, Paimon was asking, I guess, how she would tackle something similar to the prophecy. Or I don't know. Let me see. Like, yeah, I'm guessing like this part was supposed to be the prophecy. And then she's trying to get like her take on, I guess, what she thought about that.
No, it's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sichuan said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, you know Sichuan?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here. I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
You should have glanced at Paimon and snarfed down the cake.
It's more delicious than last time, and the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
I'm kind of confused on like what's going on, man. Is something happening tomorrow? Like, really? Like, is the prophecy gonna happen tomorrow? Are we just like enjoying our last?
Shoot on sight.
Like I said, for me in Arc Knights, the interaction button is Y, which is my ultimate button, and I've done that a couple of times in Wuthering Waves, I think.
Oh, we're near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Okay. But it's not marked on my objectives right now. Oh no, what is this? The quest is currently involved in other quests. What? Recommended quests. Wait, isn't this like part of the future quest? I can't even do this. Wait, a few details. Oh, this? What? Oh my gosh. Complete this quest. So wait, we gotta do this first. Okay. Wrong button to sprint. So wait, we gotta do this first. Just to be able to continue. Truly spectacular weather today, no? Yes, truly, quite comfortable. If only the weather was this cooperative every day, I should be quite merry indeed. And speaking of work, my dear, are you here to interview the troubleshooter position advertised in our Tales of Humanity section? Are you not? I am. Excellent. You didn't ask any questions about the title troubleshooter, and thus it can be surmised that Ethan's words choice, while eccentric, is simple and easy to understand. Can I just skip this? I feel like I'm sure it's like important, but like since I'm kind of like, you know, gonna try to finish the Let's Play, I just want to get through this really fast. Wait, my bad. If you want to see me like go through all that. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. What the heck? Wait, I can continue now. There she is. Is she gonna be part of the quest, I guess? This person? I'm guessing that's why it was locked. Okay.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
Ha! You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick mora!
Can we negotiate a profit split?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though. It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Really? Oh, you're the best!
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
A friend of ours met you a while back, and when she mentioned it, we thought of coming to see you. Her name's Mona.
Ah, so you know Miss Mona as well. She's a guest columnist for our paper. Really good one, too. She's so young and already such a brilliant astrologist. So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You seriously want to interview me?
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh, that's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily. From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to be the case.
So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
Yeah, pretty much the same answer as the other one.
Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist. But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know where we're going with this. I know at first we were talking about the
sea
gods
breeze and
having a
scenery
blind
can be
spot
pretty
in
soothing combo, huh?
fates and prophecies. I don't know if that means that, you know, maybe we can change fate. That maybe, I guess, maybe the gods didn't consider, like, maybe an alternative to the prophecy. Like, maybe you can really change it.
Paimon's been thinking,
Yes?
if it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
I mean, it's not like we can go outer space, so... if it's like all of Tevat, I would probably just do like what Charlotte would do. I mean, a part of me feel like if it was just Fontaine, I'd probably just leave. I know that she wants to stay to, you know, do her job and just be happy. I'd probably just leave, but if it's the whole world, I mean, I can't escape the world just being destroyed. I can't even go to outer space. So I might as well just live my life, like, to the fullest.
No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do?
If I could choose, huh? It's just like Charlotte said, suddenly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Until that moment, I think I'll keep journeying on.
You mean, still traveling?
Yes, cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
Yeah, just treat it like, you know, like it's normal. The banter goes back and forth between the two of you as time slips by. As night falls, you return to your accommodations and end this busy day. The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts the interview in a Spina di Rosula safe house at the Fleur Cendre. Or Cendre. Navia, having finished her business in Poisson, even drops by to take a photo with the two of you. All goes along. No, yeah, right now I'm still like kind of confused on this whole quest line.
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide.
So are you under the impression that we might be wanted criminals?
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Let's hear it. Did something happen?
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious.
So what riot are we talking about? I actually don't even know what this means. I kind of forgot. I don't know why. I feel like I just forgot everything from before. And I don't know what's going on.
Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her, loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis.
Okay, I'm guessing this just happened like, you know, this is kind of like new to us in a way. But for me, it's like the first time I'm hearing it.
And before she could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
So what happened after that? Is Farina okay?
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry. The Marechaussee Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Farina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
So, you mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Marechaussee has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
I understand the situation.
Good.
Could speak there for a
Monsieur
second.
Nervillet sent me to tell you about
Stuttering
the
as
situation,
usual.
but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the palais now.
Yeah, I sounded like a seal just now with that stutter. You sure caught on quickly.
If we know Farina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat. And as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Nervillet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Farina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling. Huh. Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up too. Cool, huh?
I see becoming a detective's done you some good. It looks like those detective novels have had an effect on you.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Okay. So we're going back there. All the way here, okay. I think we were just pretty much waiting our time maybe to,
deserted.
you know,
Guess all the survivors must have
engage
evacuated
Farina
already.
since...
All that's left here are signs of devastation. Could Farina really be here?
Because I know we talked about the
Let's
whole
try to
trap
find her
thing.
as
This
soon
might
as
be it.
possible.
You know, like finally finding a good opportunity to confront her about things. I can just fly down. There's Farina. Alright, let me just slowly fall down.
That's Farina, right over there. She really is here all on her own.
Shh, stay quiet for now.
Should I just give up? This is all meaningless.
There we go. This looks very exciting, man. I feel like, you know, so far with Farina, you know, it's been really a big mystery. I feel like now we're about to maybe see some big lore stuff, maybe. Something big, maybe.
What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Give up, Farina. There's no point in holding out. I'm sorry, but what can I even do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over?
Farina.
Who's that?
worry, Farina. It's just us.
So it
The
is
switch up.
you, blonde traveler from another land. Why, I almost thought you were someone from that mob of my ignorant subjects. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Farina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
What do you mean, tear stains? Oh, I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier this morning was so moving. I'm still trying to process it. Who did that uncivilized rabble think they were, disturbing my enjoyment of the arts? They even dare to tout their Archon! I must teach them a lesson. I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found. Oh, and I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Marish Sauce Phantom are freaking out right next to them, too.
Yeah, stop trying to act tough, Farina. You're actually beyond devastated right now, aren't you?
Of course not.
Hey, there she is! The Hydro
Oh my
Archon's
gosh.
over there!
They tracked her all the way here.
Quick, after her!
Isn't this place dangerous? Isn't the water like all like bad and stuff? It's gonna dissolve them.
Farina, those people seem to be after you.
They are? They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they? That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Farina just ran off. Quick, we have to catch up with her.
Okay. A very intense chasing cutscene.
This should be the place, right? Hey, Farina! There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to Paimon before the rest of them catch up to you.
What? What is this place?
What?
Hurry, they're almost here.
Oh. I thought she forgot where she was.
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted.
Okay.
Lead the way.
No, yeah, she was asking like what where they're going to. I thought she forgot where she was. Okay.
Paimon's exhausted.
I'm so tired. I totally thought they had caught me. No, I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer enthusiasm they displayed.
This place is not what I'd call soundproof. You might want to lower your voice to stay hidden.
You're right.
Yep, that's a good girl.
Oh my gosh.
What's happening? The ground's shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Another disaster just struck, I suspect. Is this place like flooding again? Do we need to escort those people out?
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, didn't it?
It can't be. It's happening again.
Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. Nouvellette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this time.
Yeah, I hope you're right. But the people of Poisson, they've already...
Has Farina really finally reached her limit? Now that she's talking about her actual feelings, she's starting to look far less stiff. You begin talking amongst yourselves as Farina slowly calms down.
It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years.
There we go, she sounds very serious now.
I once had informants all over Tevat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me. I've tried all kinds of ways, too, to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time. We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
But even then, you still haven't given up, right?
Give up. I do love the sound of that phrase. It would mean finally coming to terms with fate, but also for me to finally be free.
But that would also mean that all hope would disappear.
Indeed. I've thought about giving up so many times, especially after we almost lost Poisson. Fate is really unreasonable, isn't it? It has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and so many people have already lost their lives. But just now, it all became clear to me. I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else. As long as the final moment hasn't come, it's still not too late. Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end. Well, that's enough for now. I got the impulse to play the stricken maiden, but honestly, considering my rank and station, that wasn't a good fit at all.
Can I see that all again? Just wondering if she said anything new. I feel like all of it was pretty much, straightforward. Like, yeah, she's very hopeful that she can maybe, change fate.
Don't take any of what I just said seriously. How could I possibly let Fontaine fall to the whims of trivial prophecy?
Come on! Paimon could have sworn you were actually being honest just now.
We're running out of time. We can't just go back to the square one like this. I have to get more information out of her. Farina, you might not have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Share my burden. That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone. Just share it with me. I'm what you call a witness.
A witness. Yes, I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes.
Oh, how did you know that?
In other words, you never belonged here.
Yes.
And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you?
I guess so. So, like, do people know that I'm just not from Tevat? I know, like, I'm famous and stuff. Like, people call me that, like what she said, the blonde traveler, right? Do people know that I'm not from here too?
If that's the case...
There's no time left. Please, Farina, just spit it out. Cutscene. What? What the heck? Wait, this was all a setup? Wait, did we know about that? Did the Traveler know? I'm sure as like the player.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance.
Like I'm sure as the audience, which is pretty much the player. As a player, we're not supposed to notice beforehand. I'm guessing the Traveler, worked with Linny and stuff to set this whole thing up.
Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
Oh my.
So, this is what it is. Yes,
You deserve
Okay.
praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes.
Yeah, no wonder the traveler wanted he wanted her to go to that one area, that little building that they were just at right now. I wonder how they, I guess, teleported from Poisson to here without making any like. I'm guessing there's like some kind of like teleportation magic or something. I don't know.
Do not forget, however, that I am Focalor, the god of justice, the embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice to trial?
May I interpret these words as your refusal to stand trial?
Dang, man. Oh yeah, this is really a trial against a god.
In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
Oh snap.
You would draw your blade against a god?
Can she fight?
I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
Yeah, can she fight at all, or I know she can fight like in gameplay. What is she giving up?
I can't believe it. She just surrendered.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Wow, how utterly humiliating.
Lady Farina,
The clapping.
what is the meaning of this?
Shh! It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always an indication of surrender.
Looking for excuses again, huh?
I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary.
You should have said that in the first place.
I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes. You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself. But now, it is time for the Hydro Archon to show you her courage and resolve. I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice. This time, I will protect you. Applaud and rejoice. One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before your eyes. Mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine. The trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin!
Woohoo!
Oh, now we're making history.
I mean, yeah, she knows how to be a showman. It's getting a bit exciting. I like her showmanship there.
Why does it feel like Farina just took over the whole thing? Like, come on! Didn't she just get forced to stand trial for her crimes?
I mean, she's making it entertaining at least.
Also, even though she's still acting super dramatic, she is taking this seriously this time, right?
I'm sure she is.
All right, then. Who will be my opponent in this trial?
Me. Or just imagine it's Nervalette. That'll be kind of crazy. I am.
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
Oh, there I am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that so? Very well. Then please speak, witness of Tivat, my accuser and fated opponent.
We were so close to getting her to tell us the truth, and it still turned out like this in the end. It's okay though. As long as we can defeat Farina in court, we'd still have a chance to figure out everything out.
Also, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins.
Well, actually, before that question, before we start the trial, man, things are getting very interesting. I do have to end things here. Yeah, man. Story so far, at first I was so confused because, like, at first we were talking about a trap to set up for Farina, like finding the best opportunity, I guess, to set it up. I kind of forgot the specifics on, like, what we talked about. But I think that was the case. Like we gotta like find a way to, you know, I guess admit something to us, like admit the truth, while also not like hindering her in a way. Wasn't that the thing that we talked about? I kind of forgot. But I'm guessing that was it, where, we had a traveler let her into that little building. I'm wondering if the people that chased her out of that theater that caused that riot thing was also part of the plan. To like, I guess, guilt trip her, to make her go to Poisson, and then pretty much lead her to that little building that we were just in. That turned out to be like, I guess a setup. Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. I like that a lot. Anyway, guys, yeah, next time, yeah, like she said, the god's trial here. Yeah, we'll see that happen next time. So, yeah, that'll be it for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good